Welcome to your yoga class today. Today we are going to work on opening the hamstrings and the hip flexors and the quads. Our peak pose today will be super soldier as well as splits. So we're going to get started in a comfortable seated position, whatever that means to you. Have your shoulders over your hips. Allow your eyes to gently close or soften towards the top of your mat. Take in a slow inhale. Open mouth. Find your inhale. Open mouth. One more breath in. Open mouth, exhale. With every breath out, feel your shoulders relax down your back body. With every breath in, feel your crown lengthen to the sky. Use your breath to help ground you in this space, in the decision you made to do something so good for mind, body, and soul. Slowly draw your chin in towards your chest. Then gently roll left ear to left shoulder. Chin back into chest. Right ear to right shoulder. Chin comes back in towards your chest, then gently lift your nose back on the horizon. Slowly tilt your face upward and take your lower lip over your top lip to stretch the front of your neck. Slowly release your lip. Bring your head back into neutral. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, sweep your arms up high to the sky. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up overhead. Find a side body stretch. Stay here as you inhale. Find a baby lift of your side body for length. As you exhale, deepen. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up overhead. Stay in your side body stretch. Inhale, lift your ribs just a little. Exhale, find more depth. Inhale, reach up skyward. Exhale, lower your left hand to meet your right knee. Your right hand falls behind you in this gentle twist. At first, just let this left hand rest on your leg. Don't have it pull. Not quite yet. Take an inhale, reach through your crown. Exhale, use your core to deepen yourself in your twist. Inhale for length. Exhale, use your core, find depth. One more inhale. This time as you exhale, you're welcome to let your hand grab onto your knee to find a little bit of force to help you into this twist. Inhale, palms up, chest towards the front. Exhale, twist to the other side. Right hand meets your left leg. Left arm rests behind you. This right hand is light. No pulling quite yet. Inhale, reach through your crown. Exhale, use your core strength. Come deeper into your twist. Inhale. Exhale, use your core. Last one, inhale. This time as you exhale, now you can find some force, a little bit of pressure of your hand on your leg to find yourself in a deeper twist. Inhale, palms up, chest through center. Exhale, make your way into tabletop by either rolling over your knees or sending your legs off to one side of your mat, hips to the other, to meet with your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Keep all 10 toes tucked under. Inhale, lift your heart forward as your shoulder blades slide down your back body, tail lengthens to the sky. Exhale, round and curl in. Option to add on. Inhale, belly lowers, heart rises, tail follows. Exhale, round and curl in as you lift your knees off of the mat, chin into chest. Inhale, knees down, gaze up. Exhale, round and curl in. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Hold here, inhale. Exhale, heels down, hips high, down dog. If this is a very short down dog, feel free to walk the feet behind you a little bit more, or even your palms in front of you, to give yourself some comfortable space. Start to bend generously into your right knee. Extend your left heel towards your mat. Then slowly switch. Continue to bicycle your heels up and off the ground. Find some length through the backs of your legs. Keep your strong press through your palms, especially your pointer finger and thumb, and maybe even start to twist your upper body as you continue with this pedal of your heels. Let the hips sway. Then gently pause in your downward facing dog. Let your heels get nice and heavy. You're welcome to keep a soft bend in your knees if that helps you find length in your back body in this pose. Press through your hands like you want to push the mat away from you, nice and active. Take an inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, ripple forward with your upper body as you unroll into a plank position, shoulders over your wrists. Inhale, soft bend in your knees, tilt your hips up, push through your hands to send your hips high, heels down. Downward facing dog. Exhale, ripple forward. Inhale, hips up, down dog. Exhale, ripple forward. Inhale, tilt your hips, down dog. One more. Exhale, forward. Inhale, down dog. And exhale to settle in. One more full breath in. Open mouth. Inhale, slide it forward, find yourself in high plank. For less heat, feel free to lower your knees down for half plank instead. Push through your hands. Inhale, reach forward with your heart. Belly in, exhale nice and slow lower as you bend the elbows behind you. Move through Chaturanga. Belly touches down. Push your big toes into the mat. Feel your kneecaps lift. Push your pelvis down to feel your low belly pull in. Inhale, float your nose, float your chest. Find yourself in low cobra. Exhale, release. Two more. Inhale, peel, rise up. Keep your legs active. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale, lift. This time, stay on your exhale. Option one, you pause here. Option two, push down into your hands. Push down into the tops of your feet to feel your hips and your legs lift off the ground, upward facing dog. On your next exhale, roll over your knees or your toes. Find downward facing dog. Stay here, breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, bend your elbows as your heart reaches forwards, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, hips go high, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, slide forward for plank. Exhale, bend your elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest, up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips will move skyward, downward facing dog. Stay here, inhale. Open mouth. Bring your gaze to the top of your mat. Walk your feet towards your hands, meet in a forward fold. Once you're there, inhale, halfway rise, palms on your outer legs. As you reach your hips behind you, crown forward on the horizon. Shoulders are back in space. Exhale, fold. Two more. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, fold. One more, inhale. Exhale, fold, release. So much space at your pelvis as you let your upper body pour forward. Now shift the weight forward into the balls of your feet. Keep your weight there. From this space, do your best to pick your hips up even higher. You may notice some resistance in the backs of your knees. Slowly come out of your generous pose. Sink your hips far behind you as you find a bend in your knees. Inhale, palms, chest, rise up to find your chair. Exhale, can you sink the hips farther back in space? Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, sink it low. Two more, inhale, lift. Exhale, sink. One more, inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, sink down. This time, inhale, rise all the way up, tall mountain. Exhale, crack your heart open, lift your chest to the sky. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, swan dive forward with a long back. Find yourself in forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down. Step yourself back for a high or a half plank position. Inhale, lift your chest forward. Exhale, move through your tricep push-up. Inhale, lift your chest, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, hips will go high, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Open mouth. Inhale, sweep your right leg up high, find three-legged dog. Continue to spin your inner right thigh higher up towards the ceiling. Exhale, knee taps your right tricep as you find a strong hold in your plank. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee into chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, cross, knee to left tricep, hold here. Kick your right foot out, lower your pinky toe down, inner edge of your back foot down towards the mat, and left hand to the sky. Find yourself in fallen triangle. One more breath in. Exhale, left hand down, bring your right knee to your chest, and then step your foot wide so it lands on the outside edge of your right hand. Keep the back knee lifted, activity in the quad. Give me a gentle rock forward and back. And then lower your back knee down. Inhale, lift your chest forward. Exhale, hips back in space. Flex your right toes to the sky. Elongate through this right leg to find yourself in a wide-legged half splits position. Inhale, glide forward. Wide lunge. Exhale, send it back. Wide half splits. Inhale, let's go forward. Exhale, let's go back. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, send it forward. Exhale, palms down, toes under, float your back knee, step back for higher half plank. Inhale, reach forward with your chest. Exhale, keep your belly in as you lower down strong through Chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest, up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips will scoop high. Find downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Open mouth. Inhale, sweep your left leg high, three-legged dog. Continue to spin your inner thigh towards the ceiling. Exhale, knee taps left tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, cross and tap, knee to right tricep. Kick your left foot out, lower pinky toe down. Come onto the inner edge of your right foot as your right arm reaches high. Take an inhale. Exhale, right hand down, left knee to chest, and then step your foot wide. Let it land on the outer edge of your left hand. Lower your right knee down. Inhale, reach forward with your chest. Exhale, send your hips back in space as you flex your left toes to the sky. Inhale, send it forward. Exhale, send it back. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time, inhale, come forward, back toes under, float the knees, start to rock forward and back here. Keep your back leg nice and active. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Step back with your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest, up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips will move to the sky. Find downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Open mouth. Inhale, sweep your right leg up high, three-legged dog. Exhale, gently step or walk your foot in between your hands on your mat. Inhale, palms, chest reach high to the sky. Find yourself in a high lunge position. In your high lunge, keep the strong bend in your front knee. You may need to widen your stance if you want that very deep lunge. I tend to keep my stance a little bit shorter. Push into the ball of your back foot to stack heel over the front part of your foot. Low belly hugs in strong. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend into your back knee as you cactus your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades together and gaze up. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, cactus and bend. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back heel spins down 90 degrees. Arms split long on the horizon for warrior two. Push down firmly into the mat with your feet as if you want to traction your heels in towards each other. Feel your inner legs nice and strong. Shoulders stay over your hips. Generous bend in your front knee. With your gaze over your right fingertips for your warrior two. Inhale, right arm tips up and back as your left hand gently rests on your left leg to reverse your warrior. Keep the strong bend in your front knee, gentle squeeze in the right glutes to help spin your inner right thigh to the sky. One more inhale. Exhale, lateral angle, right forearm on the inner part of your right thigh, left arm up overhead, or bicep by your ear. Stay long in both side bodies, like you want to keep your ribs lifted, but let your hips sink forward and down. One more inhale. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior, keep your legs, you got this. Exhale, hands down to frame your foot. Step back for high plank, inhale, reach with your chest. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest up, dog or cobra. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Open mouth. Inhale, sweep your left leg up high, find three-legged dog. Exhale, step or walk your foot in between your hands. Inhale, palms, chest, reach up nice and high. Find yourself back in your high lunge. Strong press through the back toes, like you want to send your heel forward in space. And then the strength in your front leg, or down into the left foot. Feel the entire left side get active. Inhale, reach through your fingertips. Exhale, bend into your back knee, cactus your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to cactus. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back heel down. Arms open on the horizon. Find your strong warrior. Set yourself up. You know your body cues. And then when you're ready, clear your mind. Focus on breath. Focus on your intent in this pose. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand will reach up and back. Right hand is light on your right leg. Hold the integrity of your posture. The legs don't change, just the upper body. One more inhale. Exhale, lateral angle, left forearm, left thigh. Right arm up overhead or bicep by your ear. Hips sink low and forward. Ribs stay lifted. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands down to frame your foot. Step back, higher half plank. Inhale, lift your chest forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest for up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips go high, downward facing dog. Stay for your breath in. Open mouth. We'll take that sequence together, breath to movement. Use your entire breath to journey to the pose. There is no need to rush. Inhale, sweep your right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step or walk your foot in between your hands. Inhale, palms, chest reach skyward, find high lunge. Exhale, bend into your back knee, open your heart, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, lateral angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior one more time. Exhale, hands down to frame your foot. Step back. Inhale, reach your chest forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest up, dog or cobra. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Stay here, breath in. Open mouth. Inhale, sweep your left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step or walk your foot in between your hands. Inhale, palms, chest reach up, high lunge. Exhale, bend into your back knee, cactus your arms. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, lateral angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands down to frame your foot, step back for plank. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest up, dog or cobra. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Stay here for your inhale. Open mouth. Pause in your downward dog. Refind more natural rhythms of your breath. Press through your hands, emphasis in your pointer finger and thumb. Perhaps the soft bend stays in your knees. Maybe you can start to lengthen your heels down towards the ground a little further. Inhale, sweep your right leg up high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step or walk your foot in between your hands. Inhale, palms, chest rise up. Find yourself in your high lunge position and stay right here. You know how this pose feels in your body. Set yourself up for success. One more inhale. Exhale, bend into your back knee. Cactus your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach up and lengthen. This time, exhale, come forward on the horizon. Palms will sweep behind you, knuckles face up. Either stay as you are, nose over toes, or gentle bend in your front knee as you shift your weight forward and float off of your left toes to find warrior three. Continue to spin your inner left thigh up to the sky as you find length in the back of your right leg. One more inhale. One more exhale. Slowly begin to sweep your hands forward and down to frame your right foot as you point into your left toes and lift your left leg up as high as you can to find standing splits. One inhale here. One more exhale. Inhale, reach your toes higher. Exhale, start to bend into your standing leg as you set your toes down far behind you in a lunge. Once you find your lunge, lower your back heel down so that your left toes face almost towards the very top of your mat. Bend into your front knee. Inhale, lift all the way up with a long spine to find yourself in warrior one. Now, if you find warrior one is uncomfortable in your back knee, you can always separate your feet a little bit wider, or you can even turn your chest to face slightly left. If none of that is working for you, come back into your lunge as you lift the back heel. Find your breath in. Find your breath out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, start to twist your upper body towards the right as you split your arms open on the horizon. Press a lot through this back foot. Strong bend stays in your front knee. Inhale, left arm up, right hand back to exalt your warrior one. One more breath in. As you exhale, start to lower your left hand down on the inside of your right foot, right arm to the sky. Choose to stay or find a half bind as you reach your right arm behind you, knuckles rest on your outer left hip. Stay as you are, or start to crawl your left fingertips forward. Maybe they meet a block as you lift your left heel and maybe even your entire left foot to meet in a revolved half moon. Slowly release your top arm. Back toes come down as you spin yourself up and open. Back heel meets the back of your mat to find yourself in warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, lateral angle. Now for this version, separate your feet nice and wide here. Sink your hips nice and low. Let the shoulders come forward, but continue to lift through your ribs. Inhale here. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, lateral angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, lateral angle. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Choose to stay, or maybe you come into a half bind. Bend your upper arm so that your knuckles rest on your outer right hip. Stay here, or send your right fingertips forward and down on your mat or a block as you float off of your left toes to find yourself in half moon. Shoulder on shoulder, hip on hip, low belly hugs in to find your strength. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale, release your left hand. Exhale, palms come down to frame your right foot. Point into your left toes as we return to standing splits. Stay as you are, or you'll send this left hand far off to the left. You'll walk your right hand on the inside of your right foot. Maybe you start to wedge your right shoulder behind your right leg. Bend into your left knee. Release your right hand up to grab onto the top of your left foot, and then kick your knee up to the sky to meet in super soldier pose. Continue to press tricep into hamstring, hamstring into tricep on the right side. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly start to release. We'll meet in a lunge, back toes down, both palms frame your foot. Step back, high plank. Inhale, reach forward with your heart. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest, up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips go high, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Open mouth. Inhale, sweep your left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step or walk your foot in between your hands. Inhale, palms, chest rise up. Find yourself in high lunge. Take a few rounds of breath here as you set yourself up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus your arms, bend into your back knee. Inhale, lengthen to the sky. Exhale, send your knuckles behind you as your chest comes forward, nose over toes. Stay or start to float off your right foot as we meet in Warrior 3. Spin your inner right thigh to the sky as you continue to lift it high. Feel the length in the back of your left leg. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly start to lower your hands down to frame your foot as you point your right toes to the sky for standing splits. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, lift your leg a little bit higher. Exhale, bend into your standing knee as your back toes lower down. Back heel will meet your mat, so your toes face almost towards the very top, around 45 degrees. Inhale. Palms, chest reach up to the sky as you keep a bend in your front leg and continue to root down with your back foot. So if this feels funny on your back knee, come into a high lunge. You can turn your chest to face slightly right, or you can widen your stance so it's like you're more on railroad tracks versus a tightrope for the setup with your feet. Take an inhale. Exhale, arms on the horizon as you use your core to twist yourself to your left. Repress through both your feet. Inhale, exalt your warrior. Lift your right arm up. Maybe your left hand taps your back leg. One more inhale. Exhale, reach forward, come on down. Place right hand on the inside of left foot. Inhale, reach. Option on the exhale, find your half bind. Let your knuckles rest on your outer hip. Stay as you are, or reach your right hand slightly forward or onto a block as you shift the weight into your left foot and float your right leg for your revolved half moon. Slowly start to release your top arm. Bend into your standing leg, back toes come down, back heel come down to find yourself in Warrior 2. Take an inhale. Exhale, lateral angle. So widen your stance, find that nice wide lateral angle so hips come forward and down. Ribs stay lifted, shoulders reach in space. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, lateral angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, lateral angle. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Stay or half bind. Pause, or if you'd like to continue, we'll find the left hand on your mat or your block as you start to lift your right leg up for half moon. Shoulder on shoulder, hip on hip, curl your low belly in. Inhale, release your top arm from your bind. Exhale, palms down to frame your foot, square the hips down as you point your right toes and send them tall. Stay or work on super soldier with me. Send your right hand far out to the right as you start to nuzzle your left shoulder behind your left foot. Bend into your right knee. Receive the top of your foot with your left hand and then kick. Lift your knee up high to the sky as your tricep, your hamstring press into each other on your left side. Slowly start to unwind. Palms will frame your foot, back toes come down. Step back, high plank or half plank. Inhale, reach your chest forward. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest, up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips go high, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Open mouth. Lower your knees to the mat, send them wide. Uncurl your toes, big toes touch. Hips to heels. Forehead rests. Arms rest as you find child's pose. Give yourself this moment to reflect inward. Aware of your heartbeat, strong in your chest. Aware of your breath flowing through you, energizing every little corner. Slowly start to make your way through tabletop and into downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your right leg up high, find three-legged dog. Exhale, step wide, right foot lands on the outside of your right foot. Lower your left knee down. Inhale, lift your chest. Stay here, or on your exhale, left hand will pause. Right hand will come to your inner right thigh. You'll flex your right toes up to the sky as you turn your toes out slightly, 45 degrees-ish, and then gently press right hand into right leg as you turn your gaze over your right shoulder. Continue to press down through your left hand, make room for your left ear, and if it's comfortable on your back leg, you can uncurl the back toes and even roll slightly onto your outer left hip. Now, if you're still craving more, you can float your back knee and reach behind you with your right hand to receive your back toes for a quadricep stretch. Slowly unwind. You will heel toe your right foot to center as your right hand frames the foot. Send your hips back in space, flex your right toes to the sky. Stay on your half splits, and if you're working on full splits, you can start to send your right leg forward in space. Maybe take blocks underneath your right thigh. Maybe you start to lift your upper body up. This will intensify the stretch in your hip flexors. Maybe you're able to get your foot all the way forward. Now, if you're someone who's super flexible, and this is very easy for you, try to come at it from a point of strength. Keep everything hugging in. Activity in the front leg, activity in the back leg, and see how that might restrict some of your movement and offer a different sensation in a pose that you may be very familiar and comfortable in. Slowly start to back out of this, come back to your half splits. Shift it forward for lunge, back toes under, float your knees, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step wide, foot lands on your outer left hand. Lower your right knee. Inhale, lift your chest. Stay exactly as you are, or on your exhale, press down into your right hand, flex your left toes, turn them slightly out, left hand to your inner thigh as you gently press the leg away from you. If it's comfortable, uncurl your back toes and roll onto your outer right hip. And if you're still craving a little extra for your back leg, just reach behind you with your left hand to receive your right toes for a quad stretch. Slowly unravel, heel toe your left foot back through center, and let your left hand frame the foot. Back toes under, As you send your hips behind you, flex your left toes to the sky, feel free to stay. Or maybe if you're working on splits, you send the leg forward. Perhaps you lift your upper body up, feel the intensity in the right hip flexor, the right quad area. And if you are hypermobile, hyperextended, if you're extremely flexible and splits is just so comfortable for you, come into it with strength, that engagement in the legs, the pull into your midline. Maybe a forced bend in your front knee, and keep the bend and come into your splits and see how that might change your pose. And slowly start to come out of this. Return to half splits, come forward for lunge, and step back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Open mouth. Lower your knees. Chest up, shoulders over hips as you come into a seat. Slowly, we'll make our way onto our backs. Bring your right knee to your right inner arm. Let your palms be heavy on the top of your shin. Then gently release your grip. Bring your right toes down, push into them to help shimmy your hips over to the right side of your mat. You're going to feel a little bit lopsided, but then when you draw your knee in and up, it wants to fall to the left. So let that happen to find yourself in a supine twist. Right arm can open into a cactus shape as you gently turn your gaze to the right. You are welcome to use this left hand to help guide your knee in closer to your chest and maybe add some heaviness of the palm on top of the leg. Then gently unravel back through center. Shimmy your hips back to the middle of your mat. Extend your right leg long. Gather your left knee towards your chest. Palms rest on the top of your shin. Add some heaviness right there. Then release your grip. Left toes come back down briefly. Push into them to help slide your hips to the left. Knee returns to chest and then let it fall to your right. Left arm can open into a goalpost shape as you turn your gaze left. Let yourself melt into this pose. And slowly unwind, find your way back into center. If there's a final pose you would like to take, feel free to take it right now, or you can meet me in an early Shavasana. Let your toes fall away from your midline. Extend through your fingers, and then relax. Shoulders are heavy in your mat. The area around your jaw is slack. Corners of your eyes, center of your brow, releases tension. Take a slow breath in. Gentle open mouth. One more, fill up. and release. Stay gentle, stay still. Enjoy this time to just be. I will call you back in just a few moments. Stay still. Make your inhales and exhales more intentional, more full. Start to bring some movement into your fingers and toes, your ankles and your wrists. Rock your head from side to side. Gently take your knees to the sky or into your chest, then roll off to one side. Helpful hands will press you into a seat. No rules or requirements, whatever a seat means to you. I will invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze down. Hands touch as your thumbs meet your heart space. Thank you so much for choosing to practice today, friend.